The Sarcastic Husband. Balls to the wall.
It's an
Okay,
energy
for the
shield that you
umpteenth
deploy
millionth
on the planet.
time,
Yes, Captain.
welcome back to the Two Cynics Play. I'm Cynic numero one, the Sarcastic
We
Husband.
need to find out what
And
that
joining
is.
me is
Can
the
we use
chiefiest of
ship's
Spartans.
cannons and take it out directly?
Yep.
We may destroy
Cynic number
whatever's
3.
under there.
Oh my
That
Don't
god.
ask what happened to number 2.
susceptible to superheated
We're not allowed to talk about it.
Aren't we field testing some plasma-based rhinos?
Pillar of Autumn inventory shows they have some prototypes.
Oh, Pillar of Autumn. I remember that ship.
I'll need to be on the ground to do that.
Professor, Sergeant Forge, let's get that shield down. Babysitting again?
Yep.
Alright. Now that we've already tried to do this mission like twice already.
Twice. I thought it was more than
Third
that.
time's a charm.
God, I hope so.
Scans seem clear. Shall we see what's inside?
Or we could just nuke them from orbit.
With the Mac
So
cannon.
that's basically, yeah, it's basically what happens at the end of this level anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
We only shook the beehive. We got multiple bogeys incoming.
Bear with me, guys. I'm
They
still
all
kind
like have this conversation like, can
10
we just
times.
shoot them from here?
Yeah, something like that. I remember having them. I
And
remember doing
Professor's
this.
like, no, we gotta see what's inside. And then you open the shield and see what's inside, and they're like, alright, let's blast it. Yeah. Yeah. Could have saved some steps here.
Planning is not the UNSC's strong suit, is what you're telling me.
Any more bright ideas, Sanders?
Data from the shelling proves we're on the right track, but we'll need to simultaneously launch for multiple rhinos.
All units.
Alright, Xbox running at a snail's pace.
Oh crap,
Any
Brett!
day now.
I just thought about this. I'm not on a hard line. Oh crap!
We're bound.
Okay, well
Bound.
we'll cut it. Shit,
Hold on,
sorry,
give me a
Brett.
minute. I'm trying to change up my controls here, but the accessories function is not doing anything.
Are you sure I can switch to a hard line? Because that seemed to fix our problem last time.
Good old Xbox.
Sorry about that. I completely forgot we have to be on a hard line with this one.
Do. Preferences. Maybe is that the one I want?
All units.
No.
All units.
No. No.
Higher tech level required. Build more reactors.
E.
Any day now, Chiefy.
Yep.
All units.
Oh damn it! God damn!
More resources
Is
required.
this part of that planned obsolescence now that the new Xbox is coming out?
Units.
Yeah, I'm. Is anyone buying it? Because I sure as hell not.
All units.
I don't plan on it.
Yeah, I don't have a 4K TV. I have a 1K TV. Maybe 2K. I don't know. You know.
Okay.
All units.
Alright. Guess I'll just have to do this the hard way.
We can restart the mission, dude, and cut this.
Nah, it's fine. I'll just wing it.
All right. What's wrong? You can't get it going.
Now trying to change up the thumbsticks, but the button mapping thing won't open. Yeah.
All units. All units.
Rolling out.
Oh, just beat this level. Just beat this level. Just beat this level.
All units.
Just beat this level. Just beat this level. That's all. That's my mantra right now, guys. So you know, with my car getting totaled and all this week, on a. That's why we haven't, Chiefy and I haven't been recording. I got a couple of games. I got Homefront: The Revolution. Um,
Heh.
I didn't even know they made a sequel to Homefront. Um, like I didn't know it made enough money. Yeah, apparently. So apparently it made enough money.
Which game is that?
It's this game where North Korea invades the U.S. and they invade the. Okay. No. What's even more entertaining is Chiefy. If you guys don't know, Chiefy's actually fairly good at history, and he knows a lot about World War II, World War One. Not so much World War One, but World War II primarily, and some of the Gulf and the Korean Wars. But so apparently, North Korea and South Korea become one giant nation and take over China. Let me know when you're done.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's
You want me to continue?
so. So was it intended to be a comedy when they developed it?
Well, it's even worse is North Korea then takes over China, right? So then they start filling us up, filling all of our technology from China and North Korea. And it's like, okay, guys, if you just want your enemy to be China, just call it China. You don't need to make up the North Korea thing. You know what I mean? Like just it's it's clear you want it to be China. So North Korea invades China for whatever reason. They use their technology that they sent us, like consumer technology, phones, circuit boards, the whole 9 yards, to take over the U.S. in some fashion, I guess.
Base under attack.
Oh, you already got something there. Cool. Oh, come on.
Research.
Do you need more troops? Are you okay?
I'll take care of it.
All right. So
Got my controls fixed up. Good to go.
cool. Okay. We will after this mission, we will shut down, put a hard line on my Xbox, and move on. Different. On an unrelated note, can you get rid of the guys that are tearing up our base? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, there's an elite in there. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm playing this game, and you basically play a guy who's sympathetic to the North Korean regime, or who's sympathetic to the Americans' plight, and they're trying to take over D.C. It takes place in D.C., by the way.
Hmm.
And this was a game I'm guessing was developed by 6 or 7 teams, and at some point these teams either got fired or stopped working on the game and gave it to someone else. And they were eventually like, look, I guess it's time to release it. You know what I mean? Because there's points in the game, and Chiefy would pick up on this because, Chiefy, you're an audio guy. I am not. I do hear audio tones, but I can't make heads or tails of them. Chiefy has been trained to hear audio tones. He's an audio guy. I am not. The voices change. Like, the character will be talking to you in one sentence, and then the voice actor will switch out. Like,
Interesting.
like they ran out of money. Is what this looks. Is what this looks. Is what this sounds like. So that's fine and dandy. So you get a little further into this game, and long and the short of it, I'm gonna spoil it for you all, and I will have videos up on it. But apparently, they've decided to interrogate the Japanese or the American, your character, because they think he's a traitor, and they brutally interrogate him. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be fighting for these idiots, and they're cutting up my fingers. So then they throw you back out to the wolves, and they're like, okay, well, you're on our side, so do some missions. So you do some missions, and the North Koreans are like, well, we've captured some people. And I'm like, that's great. So then this doctor that's basically a conscientious objector to the war, which I didn't even know they still had those, tries to convince you not to cause a hell, which is the whole point of the mission. And then when you do, he chastises you because other people got hurt, people that weren't in the part of the resistance, if you will, North Koreans and other Americans. So he's like, you got to understand, these are real people. They're just doing what they're told as soldiers. And I'm not even kidding you, like 10 seconds after that, you go break into a North Korean prison camp to rescue someone, and they've slaughtered everyone. And it's like, okay, am I supposed to feel bad? Who am I supposed to feel bad for here? Like me? that I'm in the worst. That I'm in this obligatory conflict? Oh, do you want me to request a rhino?
Not yet.
Okay.
All units.
Let's move.
Yeah, it's a game. I'm expecting like some magical thing to happen, and nothing magical is happening. It's the long. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, like some, some
boy.
plot twist here, but so I got that game, played that for a bit, and then last week on Tuesday, a package from Sega showed up my door, and I said, "What is this?" And it was a giant box with Sonic the Hedgehog on it, and I said, the last Sonic the Hedgehog game I played on my channel, I about broke my controller, and Sonic tried to get it on with a woman, and I was like, I'm out.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it was. They were able to establish the awfulness very well, and but I had forgotten in my little fit of rage that there was a new Sonic game coming out called Sonic Mania, which cracks me up because I know someone that worked at Sega during the '90s who's a good family friend, and they will tell you hysterical stories of the stuff they used to do to piss Nintendo off, and especially during what would now be considered the console wars. But they decided at some point to go, hey, the 3D Sonic games, not only are they not selling well, they're not working critically. So let's do this. Let's make some new Sonic games and make them in the old 3D or in the old 2D style. And apparently someone got a brain at Sega and said, yeah, let's do that. And you want to know what happened, Chiefy? They were good, and it's very, very good. Which means it'll probably never make another one. That's my theory, anyways. So I have Sonic Mania, and I've been playing it, and I beat it, and it's good. I am very happy with it. I'm glad they were able to get it together, and I do know someone on that team, because basically it was Sega. It was, I wouldn't say it's broke, but they're definitely getting broke-er, and there, I'll get in there. Yeah, deploy some troops here.
All units.
Let's roll.
All right, now do we request the thingy?
Yeah, go for it.
So, I have to say,
Resources required.
yeah, we need a little more resources.
RPG research.
All right, I upgrade our guys with RPGs. We needed them.
Harvest Surface Command, Pillar of Autumn. Request for Plasma Rhino is approved. Rhino is inbound.
The rhino's
Rhino has
here.
arrived. Get it to position 1.
Uh-oh. Oh, Cobra, no.
Cobra Commander?
All units.
Rolling. Let's move.
All units.
Jerks.
Oh, there we go. Get him! Get him! No, right. No! Thingy, go! So, I won't go into the history of the Sonic Mania games because there's a lot of other channels that do a much better job of that than I do. But basically, they hired a bunch of modders and guys that made Sonic fan games and had them create this game, and it's phenomenal. And from friends of mine that are working at Sega, Sega of Japan is completely confused on why it's so successful. It's already pushed. It's a digital only game. It's $20. If you liked old school Sonic platformers, pick it up. I recommend it, guys. Ooh, ODSTs.
I've marked second position. Request another Rhino and get it to that site.
All units.
I will, but I need more men.
Oh, perfect. There's a stinking Covenant outpost right where you marked. We better take that out first.
All units.
That's kind of like a yes, Captain Obvious.
Let's move.
All units.
I'm backing your troops up here. So,
Cool.
yeah, pick it
I'm just
up.
gonna
It's,
artillery 'em.
it's a great game. I got the collector's edition for the PlayStation 4, but I did buy a copy for my Switch. I do enjoy being able to take that game on the go and play a couple levels. There's 12 levels,
Huh.
and each level only takes about 5 to 3 minutes to get through, depending on if you get lost. Except the final level, that takes a while. There's a save function. There's a sound test mode. There's all the good upgrades from the older Sonic games that I remember growing up are in it. It literally is close as you can get to a perfect Sonic game. There's no love story. There's no, there's nothing.
Good, good.
Yeah. We got rid of that. There's 3 playable characters. Each play differently. They did just a fantastic job, and I'm really happy it's going well for them. That team deserved a win, and unfortunately, because someone saw my Twitter post, yes, my buddy that worked on EA BioWare is losing his job. He was working on Mass Effect Andromeda, and they've chosen to cut the game short. So, because someone saw my tweet and like, do you know someone there? I'm like, yeah, I did. He's gonna be looking for a new job here soon.
Bummer.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did feel bad for him because I really don't think it was his fault. That game just got that. They had 40 people on that game. I mean, the last Mass Effect game had 90. I mean, come on, guys, really? So, unfortunately, EA pretty much killed that game. They wanted more with less, and they got less. All right, let's grab that.
That's EA for you.
Yeah, and people wondering why why I didn't pre-order the new Battlefront. I'm like, why do you think?
Rhino on the ground in no time.
I only pre-ordered 3 games this year, if that tells you any idea what I'm really excited for.
Yeah, I pre-ordered Mass Effect, and that was probably the biggest disappointment of the year so far.
Yeah, I'm hoping Destiny doesn't go south on me because I really did like the trailer. I did like the beta, and everyone's making fun of me for it. Guys, yes, I'm aware it's the same game. That's the point. I don't. That's why I'm playing it. Because it's kind of more of the same. I don't want them to try and improve it. So your guys are blocking my tank, dude.
Your tank is blocking my guys.
Well, tell your guys to move. And for the record, we are going to play Halo Wars 2. Chiefy did make me pick up Halo Wars 2. We just haven't gotten there yet, guys. This is busy time. It's going to start to ramp up because the end of next week I get the Mario versus the Rabbids game, which looks great. It's a Super Mario tactical RPG starring Mario versus the Rabbids from Rayman, and the other wacky creatures. It's the only Mario game that has a T rating because one of the bunnies is in drag, which cracks me up that they had to give it a T rating for that. and you could just tell the PR person was like, the bunnies are genderless. Oh, that's impossible.
Oh boy.
He's like, I don't. It's a bunny. I don't. You could just hear the confusion in this poor man's voice.
Enemy engagement.
Oh, there we go. All right, one more thing to go, and we're out of here. Woo!
That's what you think.
I don't even remember. I haven't played this game forever, dude. I was trying to explain to someone the other day. I'm like, you don't remember? I'm like, no, I don't. I'm lucky if I remember what I ate for breakfast.
It happens when you get old.
Yeah, pretty much, and you're busy.
All units.
Let's go. On the target.
But yes, I did like the new trailer to Destiny, so hopefully they don't screw it up.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Dual launchers research.
No, if any company right now I don't trust, it's the guys that are making the new Lord of the Rings game. That one, that's a shitty situation. I guess we can talk
Huh.
about that.
Is that like the Shadow of Mordor
Shadow of
sequel?
Mordor. I liked the first Shadow of Mordor. It completely caught me off guard. I'm
Hmm.
not a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and Chief, you can attest to this. Lord of the Rings isn't a religion like it
Poor
is in
guy.
it is in the Chiefy household. Um, um, it's not. I shouldn't say it's not problematic, but it's definitely not something we have a lot. We don't watch it religiously. But I really enjoyed Shadow of Mordor. I liked the story. I liked the cutscenes. It was just a very good game. So when the sequel was announced a couple weeks ago, I told I think I told Chief, I think I told you or Spectre. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna pre-order it." And you're like, and I don't remember who's like, "Okay, cool." I canceled my pre-order because of the microtransactions. Um,
Hmm.
they have optional microtransactions that can add boosts, experience points, and different weapons in the game. Um,
All units.
and during their little live stream when they announced it, and I was on that live stream to all those that were curious, they came out and said, "Well, the microtransactions are completely optional and really worthless overall." Um, Chiefy, you've just studied game design. I study software architecture. If something's worthless and completely pointless, wouldn't you cut it from your game?
Grenadier.
Like it's a level that you don't
Generally,
need.
yeah.
If it's something that doesn't, how should we put it, function within the realm of the video game, you usually get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just checking. So that's why I've canceled my pre-order to Shadow of Mordor, and I probably won't be playing it on my channel. It actually kind of works out better because Super Mario Odyssey comes out this week, and I am super stoked about that game. How do we get across here?
Gotta use Pelican.
Oh, how do we do Pelicans? I forget. I haven't done. Crap.
Go to your leader power. To the
Oh,
left.
got it. Okay. Now let me create a couple more troops.
All units.
I'm upgrading the warthogs to gas camp guys.
Alright.
So I'm passing on that game, which is fine. Also, someone asked me if I'm passing on the new Wolfenstein game. Probably not, but I'm not going to play it on my channel. Anytime I play a Wolfenstein game or anything with Nazi symbolism on my channel, it wreaks havoc on the censors. So I just don't feel like dealing with it. Which is funny because you're shooting Nazis. I figured YouTube would give me a gold star for that, but whatever. Twitter would give me that gold check mark,
All units. Gauss cannon research.
Okay, now we go. How do I pick? Where's the leader power board? There it is.
Pelicans inbound.
Man, those hunters are really trashing me.
Pick up coordinates set.
Uh-oh. My Marine's almost dead too. Run, little guy, run!
Oh, I gotta select a drop-off location. Okay,
Yep.
right there.
Lights here.
Enemy engagement.
Let's
Enemy
go.
engagement.
Away! Protect the motherland, Chiefy.
All units.
Yeah, I didn't follow you.
I figured you didn't. They're barely. We just dropped to like 3 frames a second here, so.
All units. All units.
That spot actually isn't very heavily guarded,
No,
fortunately.
no, thankfully. All right, I need a rhino and I need to transport it, so a little help.
Oh, alright. I'm on it.
Okay, no, you guys stay here.
Rhino LRA plasma augment
get the rhino to that position.
No poop, Sherlock.
Rhino, drop dead.
Yeah, so they drop it off with a pelican
Yet they don't move it with a pelican.
and
Yeah.
then force us to call in a pelican to move it again.
Genius.
It's like the government's running this transport operation or something.
That's about right for what we do.
Enemy engagement.
Oh, speaking of which, I got 2 jury duty notices in the mail.
How did you get 2?
Well, I already had one. It's for this week. I actually have to report tomorrow, unfortunately.
Oh,
But
fun.
yeah, just the other day I got a second one over at my mom's house. I'm like, why did you idiot send me 2?
Because
Like,
I think you have
the second one is in like 3 weeks from now.
Oh God, you can get them to excuse it. I think used to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, I already called him and had him disqualify me, but
2, 1.
Oh yeah, here we go.
basically they
Boom.
yeah, so yeah, they pulled my information from the DMV and sent a notice to my house.
Right.
Holy hell,
They also pull information from the like voter registration board,
The TBA.
which
Yeah.
apparently has my mom's house
I'm going.
on
That's-
file. So
That's funny.
they had 2 addresses for me. So they happened to. Oh jeez. So they happened to call my name twice, and
That's funny.
yeah.
Well, for you, not really for anyone else, but
My calculations show that 2 more rhinos
Good
will
old
be
government.
destroyed over
yeah.
the
Well,
area.
that's pretty
The
typical.
final 2 positions have been marked.
Yeah. No, because by the way, I've been pulled over both in my rental truck and in the new car. By the way, so I thought you'd all be appreciative of that. The cops still hate me.
All units.
So, and one time I did get a ticket, so you know I have that going for me.
Regeneration ready. Regeneration aborted.
All units. All units.
On the move.
All units.
So we have to do 2 more of these stupid things? Oh my God. For poop's sake. This is why people hate this mission.
Request for plasma rhino received. It's en route.
Okay. So, I got pulled over in the day I bought the new car I got pulled over in the rental car because apparently I took my eyes off the road. And I'm not even kidding you. It was a bike cop that pulled me over because, of course, it was. And I was answering a call on the car using a Bluetooth, and apparently you're not supposed to look away when you answer the call.
Right.
Yeah, it was great. It was. I'm happy City of Rancho gets my money. You know, I was concerned for a bit, but you know, I've come to terms with it now.
Adrenaline research. Enemy engagement. All units.
Oh, jeez, I'm getting torn up here. So I got pulled over for that, and then today I was driving down Sunrise in my new car, and I was doing 35 miles an hour and got pulled over.
Interesting.
Turret complete.
And he couldn't see my dealer tag or my registration. That was his is why he pulled me over, as well. Because because I don't have tag plates for the car yet. If you, to those that know what I'm talking about, when you get a new car, they don't give you plates right away in California. It takes a couple days. So they gave me a little sticker. And yeah, it's been a good day.
Huh.
So that
I
went
actually
down.
killed my Spartan.
Oh, nice. Get out. Go, you piece of junk. Go! Oh
yeah,
my god, this.
let's just derp around and play grab ass instead of going where we're commanded.
God, Spartan, get out of the way. There is a
Sounds
tank
about right.
coming at you. Fucking dipshits.
Yep.
Fucking 2-ton tank, and he's sitting there scratching his ass.
Only one more rhino to get into position. Marines ready, sir.
Spartan is back up.
I didn't even know he left. I didn't even know he was down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, my Marines have a healer. They're maxed out. We are good to go. I'm going to get myself a Scorpion tank. We're going to get this crap done. We're going to beat this level. And then we're going to go, ooh, shiny cutscene.
Orders? Yes, sir.
Yay.
Good to go, sir. Let's ride.
Because I remember nothing about this game's storyline, so it's a good thing we're playing it again.
Rolling. On the way.
Other than the company that made it got shit canned after they released the game.
You mean
Big huge-
during their development?
Oh, was it during their development?
Yeah, they were making the game, and like a couple months before it was finished, Microsoft was like, "Yeah, by the way, when you guys are done with this game, you're out of a job." Like, oh, okay. They just like shut down the studio. Bye, guys. Thanks for nothing.
Pretty much. That was a shitty situation. But they actually wound up, most of the guys wound up making their own studio. It's doing really well right now.
Cool.
That's what happens a lot of times, so.
Rhino, ready to rock.
Oh, and also today, to those that care, because this is going to go up on Wednesday, a little game came out called, a trailer for a game called Shenmue 3 just came out today, and I am stoked. And yes, I know the animation doesn't look good, but I am a big Shenmue fan. I played Shenmue when I first got my Dreamcast, and saved all my money and got myself a little Dreamcast, and now I can't wait to play it.
Enemy engagement.
Moving up.
Go, Rhino, go! I like how you have one Spartan just chilling there.
Who?
You just have this Spartan that's just what it's right by their right by the rhino, right by the plasma rhino. It's just like, yep, I'm there. And then my guy's over here just trying to take out a banshee.
Where to?
Oh, it's Jerome, Spartan Jerome. Yeah, we go way back.
Oh yeah, good guy, that Jerome.
Go, move. Oh God, you gotta be kidding me. There we go.
Cross your fingers.
Well,
Firing
the
all
gun's
rhinos
pointed
in
the wrong way,
3,
so
2, 1.
Power turret research.
the gun is pointed backwards. I don't know what he's shooting at.
Interesting.
The dome power supply is overloaded. We got it.
Spinning
Mac
up
is coming online.
And now we blast stuff.
All right. The dome generators and air defenses are the main target. Light them up. Oh, Mac blast incoming.
Okay, how did anything survive this?
Mac on target. Mac blast. Mac blast. Mac on target.
There's nothing left.
Incoming.
I am literally pummeling the ground at this point.
Nice work. Let's get down there and see what the covenant.
Oh my gosh, there's still troops running around.
Yeah, I can see him down there now.
Jeez.
Hey, we protected every rhino.
Yay.
Yay. Alright guys, if you guys like the channel, give us a like, subscribe below. We're going to do a couple more levels. Gonna go through this game and then on to the next